So our first one is the beard one. So the CDC has warned that beards can foster germs related to the coronavirus.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So they're saying the germs
that's why I'm growing mine out.
You want to hold it. They say
well, I'm trying to save everybody. I'm trying to hold it all in here, but it's all safe in here.
Wow. They say keep your friends close, you know.
Yeah. And keep that closer. And I've got a couple chipmunks in there. They're working at it. It's okay.
Yeah. All right.
Chipmunks can't get it, so we're good.
Is that true?
Maybe not.
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea.
No, me either.
I like to say things that are completely true or false that I don't know, then just act like I know.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense to me, I guess. All right.
Makes me feel smarter.
Yes. All right. So moving on, we want to talk about the next one is missing woman Jennifer Duelos reportedly had flings with Matt Lauer and Charlie Rose.
That's a combo right there, isn't it?
I think the first line of this article reads, "She has terrible taste in men."
Isn't Charlie Rose like 300? I mean, come on.
Yeah. He's a rock star. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's older than Mick Jagger, and that's not even possible.
Yeah, he's. They said he was sexually harassing women. I'm thinking that's probably the only thing he's got left in his game. You know?
Yeah, I mean, when you're down to just, your cane or your walker, what else are you going to
do? Exactly.
You can't move fast. They walk by, you did a little, and that's about it.
Right.
Not condoning it, but it's Charlie Rose. What can I say?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so
he doesn't really look like he smells that good. I'll be honest with you.
I can't imagine.
Unfortunately, I can. It's not good.
So let's go on to the next one. The next one is Miley Cyrus. So in her own response to the coronavirus, Miley Cyrus has decided to shine a light of hope into the lives of her fans by hosting an online show. So.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It's what I've been waiting for a while now.
The world's not bright if I don't see her 87 teeth shining.
Yeah,
she has a large mouth. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, she definitely has the horse bite thing going on. Yeah. Yeah.
Not quite Alanis Morissette, but it's
there. Yeah, she's got some choppers.
It's getting there.
She eat an orange with the peel on it.
She eat the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, so we'll move on to the next one, and I can't think of anything else about that one. So the next one is a Florida man named Leroy Stollmeyer was arrested for impersonating a police officer in order to avoid paying a local toll bridge fee. and what's funny about this is not the first time he's been arrested for it. And in fact, when he showed up and flashed his badge the second time, the toll booth operator had his picture in the news, and he showed him the article of him being arrested for impersonating a police officer.
That's hilarious.
Had his picture right on it. Yeah.
Well, practice doesn't make perfect all the time, I guess.
No.
What a fruit fly.
He's a superstar. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll move on to the next one. So this is a Louisiana woman was arrested on drug charges after police determined the $5,000 cash she used to post bail smelled like or had a strong odor of marijuana.
Yeah. Okay.
So she was bailing out somebody else with cash that smelled like weed. So
do you know what state that was in?
That was in Louisiana.
So is it legal at all there in any way?
I don't know.
I'm wondering. It must not be, at least recreational definitely must not be.
No, probably not.
So just for the smell of it?
Yeah. Well, when they went out and they searched her vehicle based on the suspicion of marijuana, and then turned up there was marijuana in her car, cocaine paraphernalia,
Oh,
some kind of meth, and she was apparently
she
gonna.
brings the whole party with her, huh? Wow.
Yeah, she was selling. She was a dealer. She made sample
She
the
has
wares.
$5,000 that smells like marijuana. That could be a dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
I don't either. All right, so next story.
Yes.
An Iowa judge ordered a psychological evaluation of a Kansas man, David Ostrom, who asked the judge to let him engage in a sword fight with his ex-wife and her attorney so that he can rend their souls from their bodies.
You know what he asked, and I think that's pretty polite of him. Usually, guys with swords don't ask questions; they just stab and ask later. But
that's true.
You know, true. from what I've seen, Princess Bride, Zorro, you know, Nicolas Cage. From what I've seen, they just stab first, ask questions later. So,
you know, I was thinking of like the Highlander. You know, there can be only one.
There could, yeah. Well, you hope. This guy thought he was another one.
Yeah, and that was the funny thing. He wanted to rend their souls from their bodies. I don't know. Does the sword, if you die by sword, does it pull your soul right out?
I think if you get him in the right spot.
Yeah, you got to hit him in the soul cushion.
Yeah, right in the soul cushion, and that could be anywhere in this area, or up in this area. From what I understand, from all my reading of Dracula and all the great, you know, classics.
Yeah. Okay.
Dumb and Dumber, that was a good one. The book's so much better than the movie. So.
All right, so here we go. A New Mexico woman. This is New Mexico. Reported she was arrested for stealing her neighbor's anatomical skeleton, which was, as she describes, making an offensive gesture. So apparently it was flipping her off from across the way.
You know what? You die in the position you die.
Yeah, and I just admire the neighbor.
Absolutely.
He's like, you know, I can't be here to flip you off in person, but my skeleton Frank here.
Skeleton will flip you off. Yes. Phil the skeleton here, he will do my bidding.
And
that's pretty funny.
Well, she's obviously crazy. She couldn't take that, you know.
No, it made her mental.
That was the last straw. Yeah.
Well, you know, oh man.
Every time she goes out her front door, there's that skeleton.
Now, when they say anatomically correct, how more
it's
correct?
Got no skin. You can't. Yeah.
You can't be really dirty with it. I mean,
no. That's all you can do. Is
about all you can do.
Yeah.
You
maybe
know?
have it bent over grabbing its butt or something, or
that would be exciting.
Some pants down, like mooning her. You know.
I would just take a picture and laugh, and probably moon him right back.
Yeah, I mean the guy gets points for creativity. I would have never
absolutely, man.
But who has an anatomical skeleton laying around? That's kind of what I would like to know.
That's what I was thinking. What kind of guy is this?
I have no idea. All right, so we'll move on to a Louisiana couple accused of stealing $1,000 worth of beer. So they were hitting up the Target stores and they were arrested on charges of theft. So, I mean, if you're going to steal,
beer's a good way to go.
I would think, yeah.
But Target? How do you even think you're going to get away with that?
You probably get away with it once, but then they're going to be watching for you. You know.
Yeah, if they did it $100 at a time, they're going to get caught. Well, we caught them the 10th time.
And they caught them down at the Walmart. That's where they got them. They didn't get them at the Target. They got them later when they were going to Walmart to try the same stunt.
Walmart security, so much better, I'm telling you.
Experience pays off.
Well, look at the wildness. You can just go online and see pictures of people at Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You know, and you're going to see a little bit of everything. And when I say everything, I mean TMI, brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Woo!
and spades. All right, so now we have some jokes that I want you to read that are based on the stories that we just went through. They're not in order. not in any particular order, but the setups are there, and I just want to see how this goes. I think this will be fun. So, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start with the first one.
All right. You just want me to read the in the black, right?
Yeah, just what's in the black. Yeah.
Okay. The CDC has warned that beards can foster germs related to the coronavirus. My butt is safe, but my face, not so much. I've got a nice white butt. Anyway.
Yeah, see, I wrote it.
Safe.
Yeah, that was for me. The second one was because my face is safe. But
okay.
Yeah.
That's funny, dude. Missing and presumed murdered, Jennifer Dulos is rumored to have once been romantically involved with now disgraced newsman Charlie Rose and Matt Lauer. Couple of winners. Romantically involved means they did it. They had sex. Dirty, filthy, nasty sex. It was very romantic, I'm sure, Charlie Rose. Fat Charlie Rose lying on top of you sweating. There's no doubt. He's about 170. That's the first thing I think of when someone says the word romantic. Charlie's fat old body laying on top of me, breathing like a wounded whale. Private jet owners are being stranded as they cannot find private plots to fly them around on account of the coronavirus. Now, do you remember the good old days? You know, when you could just flog your pilot until he succumbed to your bidding? Now you got to be nice to everyone. Nobody's stopping Manuel Noriega from flying, I'll tell you that. Because he's still alive.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love it. Noriega's on the top of my flight list.
Yeah.
In response to the coronavirus scare, Iran announced it was releasing some 85,000 political prisoners to help combat the spread of the virus.
That's true.
When asked, the Ayatollah said, "Meh, we release prisoners all the time." Little known fact, in Iranian, the word release apparently means torture to death. Heyo! In her own response to the coronavirus, Miley Cyrus has decided to shine a light of hope into the lives of her millions of loyal fans by hosting an online show. Now, Miley admits that she has been a little lax about her hygiene. "Ooh, I haven't changed these sweatpants in about 5 days," Cyrus said during Tuesday's live stream, "and I don't plan on doing it anytime soon." You know how she does. She does that thing, yeah. Her first episode will feature Miley's therapist providing comfort to the sweatpants. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. A Florida man named Leroy Stollmeyer was arrested for impersonating a police officer in order to avoid paying the local toll bridge fee. He had been arrested 2 days prior for impersonating an officer. He's a very bright man. Let's be honest, his parents were aiming pretty low with a name like Leroy Stollmeyer. I have to admit, I've known some Leroys in my day, and they've all been like that, man.
Oh, man.
A Louisiana woman was arrested on drug charges after police determined the $5,000 cash she used to post an inmate's bail had a strong odor of marijuana. However, the woman was released when the officers discovered her hidden bottle of weed-scented Febreze. That makes sense.
You know, you just got to have it for emergencies. So.
Dude, you can get anything at Walmart nowadays. An Iowa judge has ordered a psychological evaluation of a Kansas man, David Ostrom, who asked the judge to let him engage in a sword fight with his ex-wife and her attorney so that he can rend their souls from their bodies. This, to me, makes a lot of sense. When asked what he would do with the rend souls of his ex and her attorney, Ostrom said, "I'll use them to finally reach level 26. We all know what that means.
That's all I could think of. Video games.
These Dungeons and Dragons aren't gonna beat themselves.
They roll those die, you know.
Yeah, you got to roll them. A beer-stealing Louisiana couple were finally brought to justice. Matthew and Ashley Forbes were arrested Sunday while attempting to steal merchandise from a Walmart store, including a drill that Matthew Forbes attempted to smuggle out in his pants. Creative.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, store clerks grew suspicious when his wife asked him if that was a stolen drill in his pants or if he was just happy to see her. And he responded that it was, in fact, a stolen drill because they'd been married for a few years and he wasn't happy to see her anymore.
No.
I get it. A New Mexico woman was reportedly arrested for stealing her neighbor's anatomical skeleton, which was, as she describes, making an offensive gesture. Creative. It turns out that the skeleton was actually acclaimed actor Christian Bale preparing for his next role. You know, I could see that. He's always angry. The neighbor was quoted as saying, "He flips off everyone," and I guess she just kept getting in his line of sight. I get that, man. Christian's an angry young man. He's no Russell Crowe, but he's angry enough.
No, I think that's all of them. So.
That's good, man.